What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Sade. Thank you again to Sofia for providing this greatest hits compilation. And we're going to listen to the one Sade tune I knew going into this journey, which is to say Smooth Operator. As far as I know, and this is definitely from the outside looking in, meaning someone who hasn't really known her slash their career to any significant degree, I do think this is one of their hits. Certainly it's one that I remember hearing back in the 90s when I was a teen, and it's a song that immediately caught my ear because it has a very smooth sound, and the lyrics as I remember them relate to someone who is very smooth and has a process and is an operator in the world maybe of dating or seeing other people and is perhaps debonair or otherwise alluring. So maybe I'm misremembering that. I'll try to pick up what I can on this listen. But yes, that's my memory of the song, is that the lyrics and the sonics sort of run in the same smooth direction, and thus it all seems to have a degree of conceptual symmetry. I'll see what I can catch on this listen. As I said, this is Sade. The track is Smooth Operator, and it's included on a greatest hits compilation that I've been going through. single version. It feels like there's definitely space for it to go on a bit longer, so maybe this is again, a single version or like a radio edit relative to a longer full or even, like 12-inch version. Nevertheless, it is the song I remembered, but with more extensive sonic atmosphere, meaning I remembered the saxophone, I remembered even the bass, that bass groove that starts it, and there's a moment where like the bass and the guitar are both flourishing a bit, but I didn't remember that there were both like proper drums, like a drum set, but also those like rolling hand drums, which I think is a really nice dual layered percussive scheme. And of course her vocal is very smooth, very fitting to the theme. Lyrically, it was basically what I remembered, and it's an intriguing thing. Like, number one, she's saying he doesn't have any wasted motion. Like, he knows how he operates. He knows his formula, and it seems to be very successful. And, not just in one place, but, across the country, LA to Chicago, down to Key Largo, and, all around, north and south. And what was the line? Like, city lights and business nights. So it sounds like, we're talking executive lounges, we're talking swanky clubs. This isn't, like seedy joints and, like dive bars and so on, but this is like high class, and even in that environment he thrives and he gets what he wants and he has the pleasure that he seeks. But also the reason I said it's intriguing is because it's a flattering character portrait and also a critical one at the same time. He's saying, like, his eyes, they have this allure, but his heart is cold. So, there's no room for sentiment here. He's getting what he wants physically and intimately, but the people who are having these experiences with him, the women who he is seducing, shouldn't be under any false pretenses that this is something that's going to last or is going to become something more permanent. This is a smooth operator who he's here, the next night he'll be in another city doing the same thing with another woman. So again, it's like, in a way, like praising him and saying that, he is very much this character that you won't forget and that maybe you'll be lucky enough to have an experience with, but make no mistakes about what it is or how highly or indeed how in a middling way he's valuing you as a person. And, it reminds me, there's a punk song, this is a way, like, out of left field reference, but, the early Blink-182 album, Cheshire Cat, there's a song called Touchdown Boy, and it's a very different environment, talking about, like, high school or, like, college, where there's this high school quarterback who is with all the girls, and the person singing the song is doing the same thing, where they're like, man, he's the one who scores, he's the one who gets these touchdowns, if you will. But the way the song describes him is also sort of a critique. It's also saying, like, he's not someone who values other people or values the girls that he's with. And so, again, this is in a totally different environment, more affluent, more smooth and elegant and sophisticated. But it's the same kind of character portrait in that it's saying, like, look at this guy, he's incredible, but also he's a bit of a scoundrel. So it feels like there's a two-sided assessment of the character of the tune. But again, that saxophone, there are a couple moments where it's like really trilling. I didn't remember that specifically. I remember those longer strokes of the sax, but yeah, ultimately the sonic atmosphere and her vocal delivery fits exactly the scene. Like, you could see or hear this song playing in the clubs and the, elite sort of institutions where this guy is operating with no wasted motion and sentiment. So it feels like a perfect backdrop to the scenes that it's painting, which it's like a nice, like, reality plus type of feel to the song. So just a classic, even better than I remembered. I think there's a few more on here that we haven't gone through, so I'm looking forward to the rest. Thank you, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.